as a whole, you know what I'm saying, the creative industry has taken the narrative of not only being Nigerian, but being African to another level. I went to school in the US when I was like from 15 to 17. And the narrative of being African then, you know what I'm saying? I remember even when I got to school and the people were asking me, oh, how did I get here? You know what I'm saying? Asking me, yo, do you guys have airports? Do you guys have, you know, I'm not doing, and I told them, like, you're playing on any car that you have in America, we have it in Nigeria. Do you understand? So I've always been preaching, you know, pro-African since time. You know, even before I started doing music, I moved back to Nigeria. I could have stayed in America, you know, to do the music. I moved back to Nigeria, started music, and then my music took me back to America. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm selling arenas now and, you know, breaking records everywhere. But the main thing for me is I don't feel like validation with our music from America or the UK. I don't think that should be that should be the goal or the how will I say it? Or the mission to feel like, oh, once I make it to America, once I make it to the UK, I've made it. You know what I'm saying? We should be making it here, you know, back home. The problem most for me right now is live performances. You know what I'm saying? That's the favorite part of being a musician for me. Apart from being in the studio, I love performing to the fans, going on tour. But if you look at it, the last time I even toured Africa properly was probably like 5-6 years ago. And the reason being is that the music has gotten to a level where we want to give the same performances we give in the UK, in Europe. We want to give the same performances down here. Now, imagine someone like me. I've never done stadium in Nigeria. You know what I'm saying? Not because I can, but because we don't have the facilities. I think it's only like in Rwanda. I think Rwanda has. I think DDB just did one here. I think Dakar also has an amazing arena. I think they are also building one. It's coming, but it's not ready yet. So I think, thank you. So I think just investment in just infrastructure as a whole. We don't have to travel to use the best studios. We don't have to travel to shoot. Oh, I want it to look like Miami. We don't have to travel for that. We could build our own film studios. We could build our own studios. I've built multiple studios in Lagos myself that my artists use. You know what I'm saying? Me, you know, and a couple of my colleagues were doing what we can for the creative industry. I have a label where I invest in young artists. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to start investing in film too as well. You know what I'm saying? I ran a label that was almost like a charity for almost 8 years, you know, where I wasn't even collecting money from the artists just because I want them to be able to, you know, creatively fend for themselves because it's expensive. You know, right now, Afrobeat's at a level that I'm telling you, I just dropped an album, I know how much I invested in myself.